Hello, beautiful, and welcome. We're going to be doing a fire sign reading. This is parent-child, just to go over the energy between the two of you, what's going on with them, what's going on with you, things that are going to be headed towards you, things you need to be aware of, guidance. If you are new, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, babes, I love and appreciate each of you. I've said my blessing and prayer. If you're interested in a private reading, please check below. Please take what resonates for you as meant for you and leave what doesn't for someone else. That means that we're going to go ahead and jump into it. Alright. Let's see what's going on just in between you guys. I've got 10 of Cups. Reminiscent about love, happiness. Current happiness for a good portion of the collective. Enjoying the time together. 2 of Cups, yes. You guys mending things here. Both of you wanting to. Being open to it. 7 of Swords in the Tower. I have, you guys moving past something that was brought to your attention. Either a child or a parent acting a certain way. Maybe more on guard, listening to friends. And that caused this energy where it wasn't working right. But you guys poured into each other, or are pouring into each other in the relationship. Judgment, yeah. Somebody or something had to go because it was just causing issues in the relationship. Let's get into your energy. Ooh. It was lying. I've got the Fool. Someone getting past feeling like one, but for most of you, this is just embracing this new opportunity. Trying to have hope and faith in this right direction. Page of Cups. You have an apology, or you received the apology. For some of you, you need to take the opportunity to apologize. But this has to do with, King of Pentacles. Somebody may have been more invested in their work, and that's what was affecting the relationship with your child. Or a suitor. But with this Page of Cups, Spirit was taking to youthful play helping. 4 of Pentacles. You're reserved about it for some reason. Let's get into this more. Let's look at your full Page and King. The Fool with the Fool. Yeah, definitely optimistic. But I still have this tension energy where it's scared. Whatever you guys came out of, where it was just not good between you two. And the Moon, yeah. In your emotions, reflecting on it. Again, it's going to take you to that apology, or if it's not an apology, then it's this child inspiration. Something you did. I have a fly that's attacking me now. Sorry. Something you did as a child that really made you happy. Your child will enjoy doing it as well. And then Queen of Pentacles. Definitely wanting to heal everything or grow things better than they were growing before. Finances are an issue for some of you, or a concern. Trying to balance that out as much as possible. Let's get into their energy. I've got the Devil. They have some stuff repressed that they don't talk about with you. Dark emotions. For some, it's wounds. Others, I'm getting back into hearsay. Like their friends keep feeding them shit. And so they have like these blinders on when it comes to viewing you in this relationship. Someone that likes to talk to friends a lot. Eight of Pentacles. Pulled by themselves more. They are working on this though. I have some of your kids that are doing journaling, coloring, looking into things, trying to process through whatever this devil is in them. They don't, they know that things are broken and they don't want them to be broken. Yeah, Lovers and Strength. This person's trying to mend themselves, especially if this is coming out of where you had a counterpart that made this toxicity between you two. They're reviewing all this. They are healing from it. Yeah, Temperance. They are healing. Nine of Swords. There's just this nervousness. If you're a repeat dater, it's somebody who's scared that you're going to go and date somebody again. We're going to pull into their double more. Got the Two of Pentacles. Trying to make a decision, not feeling very balanced. Definitely lost in their emotions a lot. Struggling on who to listen to, who to find guidance from. Yeah, Five of Wands. Do I listen to my parent? Do I listen to my friends? Do I listen to myself? Three of Wands. It's making it hard for them to see how to proceed forward. They just are very burdened by their emotions and what other people have to say. As far as your relationship goes, they're trying to work on it, but it's working through them first. Some of them are recovering from a toxic relationship, but not all. Knight of Wands. I've got reflection coming on how they acted impulsively. Things weren't thought out, reflected upon. They just acted. Ten of Wands. Yeah, that's what caused this bad energy, bad ending at this one point, or break in this relationship that you guys have. It just all got to be too much for them. They may not have been able to express that. There's a lot of regret, shame. Ace of Cups. But they want to have a good relationship with you. Ace of Swords, Chariot, and Strength. And Eight of Cups. They're willing to, it may not be right now, but walk away from any friends that are telling them to do things that they normally wouldn't do, or treat you in ways that they normally wouldn't treat you. They want a happy relationship with you. That is what they desperately want. It's just figuring out what in their life it is affecting it. They may not talk to you about this. I've got that Eight of Pentacles. They're working on it alone. A lot more than you'd be aware of. Let's get to your incoming energy here. What do you guys got to look forward to? For some of you, you can expect a conversation with your child where it's like, this seems outside your maturity level just because of what they're doing. An apology. All right, you've got Nine of Swords, Two of Wands, it's nervousness, not sure how to proceed forward. There's a decision you guys are going to make, or you might be making. Someone's here scared that they're going to lose their friends. Yeah, Page of Swords. We'll get clarification on this. Hermit, Sun, Seven of Cups. It's like they need a grounding if they haven't gotten one. Or some kind of limitation to pull them back towards family more. Nine of Pentacles. Some of you may be looking at a new career opportunity, and that's part of your decisions that's going to affect this, that you guys are nervous about. Others of you, it's just figuring out how to proceed forward with what's best. Like I said, Nine of Wands with this Nine of Pentacles. It's like a grounding's going to do them good. It's going to hold them in, have them focus on something. And then Seven of Swords, yeah. If your kid ain't acted out yet, I would be prepared to ground them here in the near future. Sorry. Four of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Star. This is good, though. I know it doesn't sound good that your kid's going to be getting into trouble. I don't have anything big where I've got police showing up and stuff like that. Maybe they sneak out or push boundaries to not being where they're supposed to be. Things like that coming up. Or back talking you real bad. I've got someone back talking you bad, and it's because the friends they keep. But they talk them into doing some stuff. And then the grounding is what finishes pushing your child into the phase where it's like, I can't be treating my parent like this. Like, this isn't right. This is just destroying our relationship. It's not helping it. One of your kids might have a manipulative friend to where even they had the wool pulled over you. Let's get your guidance here, though. I've got the Hierophant. Yeah, it's bringing in order. It's definitely good for them. They need a different type of structure right now. Like I said, some kind of grounding or limitation where it's like less hours or something like that around this person. Some kind of structure and guaranteed time with you for someone here. Like scheduling it every day. Okay, so every Tuesday is our date night, even if it's just for an hour at home. You know what I mean? But some kind of structure here. Queen of Pentacles. That's what's going to bring the nourishment. Those of you where your kid's throwing a hissy fit because you got a new job opportunity, don't let that stop you. And the change of scenery will be good for both of you. For all of you, depending on where your family lies. Temperance, yes. There's healing that's going to be coming to you guys. There's just this little thing where it's going to seem like it's a negative, but it really happened so that you would put your kid in a lockdown. Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and Three of Cups. I feel like you have lots of options on how you could advance your lives. And your child isn't understanding that part. And then they get their friends in on it. And, you know, friends don't want friends to move away. Or, you know, change up routine, not be able to be seen. Things like that. Two of Swords. It's like you're at a stalemate. Not budging. That's what, not budging. If you're one of those ones where it's like, well, you're grounded, or you're grounded from your phone for a week, and then later that night they get it back. Spirit's like, don't do that. Ground them and keep with it. Yeah, Queen of Swords, King of Cups. There's definitely clarity to what's been going on, clarity to a clear communication, and at the end of this, there's this emotional balance, emotional, not just growth between the both of you. Not getting overwhelmed, though. Don't let your emotions take you over when you go to have these conversations. Six of Wands, Death, and Knight of Pentacles with Ace of Wands. Part of why your kid's been dragging their feet is this group. They're very much getting into ego. And that's kind of where you guys are at with dealing with that. I'm pulling emotions first. Why is it the friends? You know what I mean? All right. Gratitude and grateful. That's where I have you at. Especially if you are still in this phase where you just came out of this incident and you guys have been nourishing it. Grateful just for opportunities if you're not, though. Let's see where your child's at more. Depleted. Yeah. And the grounding's going to be good. It's just good boundaries for them right now because they aren't holding up self boundaries. They aren't holding up self boundaries with their friends or themselves where it's like, I need to rest more. I need to take care of me. I've made previous obligations to people. They aren't following through. And with that Knight of Wands out there, it's just like go, 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 run, 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 not really thinking. And then motivated, taking action and care. They are going to be taking action to repair this relationship. If they lied to you, if they were rude to you, whatever it is, they are going to take action to repair it. Right now, it's like they're trying to figure out how to. Worry. As someone who's scared that it's been too damaged, you know? They're never going to forgive me. They're never going to trust me again. Twin flame. For some of you, you had a counterpart that got in between, and then for others, they are possibly swept up in this energetic connection, a relationship. Their boyfriend or girlfriend is the one that keeps feeding them the BS, trying to get them to do stuff that they normally wouldn't do. It does not mean it's their actual twin flame, and even if it is, if it's the devil, kill it. You know what I mean? Well, not kill it, but... And then emotional. Yeah, this person manipulates them. They have someone who definitely emotionally manipulates them and gets them to do things. Child or children, especially if you have other children that are watching this and are dealing with this, they're worried about their sibling too. I've got be an adult as part of your guidance here. And Spirit just keeps taking me to being the enforcer. Nobody necessarily wants to be the enforcer, but that's what they're asking you. Fortunately, it's like your kid's hanging out with somebody really, really toxic. Or struggling to heal from something. And it's not necessarily punishment when you put somebody on grounding or whatever. It's, you know, you need to focus on you right now. Seek higher guidance. Yeah. I've got sooner, near future. Like by the end of the month. If they were to get grounded today, by mid to end August, you'd be like, there, that's the kid I remember. That's the kid I remember. We've got spiritual authority and third eye chakra. It's like you see things. But again, stepping into your authority here. Saying, no, you can't hang out with this person. No, you can't talk to this person. And if it causes a little bit of a rift, it's not going to be that long. Because when they're away from them is when they're going to see, I'm a better person, not connected to this entity. Root chakra. Trust what you know. Trust what you know. I have a kid taking the blame and it wasn't even their idea. They were like, oh, it was all me. It was all me. And it was really all them. But if you had heard it was all them, then you would have been like, boom, a long time ago. So I've got protection, ring around the moon. Bringing that in. And remember that at the end of the day, that's what you're doing. You're protecting them. They can't fully understand who or what they're dealing with and how it's affecting them. And you get what you get as far as being around it or what Spirit's been telling you, the knowing that you have. But really, that's what's being asked. To bring protection into this. Self-regulation. Some kind of schedule for you guys would work good. Others of you setting that, you know, you've got a month or something. And yeah, it sucks to get grounded in the summer. I've been there, done that. But they'll be better at the end of it, you know? Let's grab you guys an angel number. And so back, because I can tap into the child, and it's, I don't want to break my mommy's heart. I don't want to break my daddy's heart. I don't want to cause these problems in my family. I don't want them to not, you know what I mean? But not wanting to give up those friends. Seven, 7777. Perseverance, change of perspective, reflection, inner strength, wisdom, and enlightenment. There's a need for a change of perspective on whatever has taken over you now. If you want to succeed, you need to keep going down the road you're on. Reach for the wisdom within, and then you'll just know what the right next step is. You guys are almost to the end of this chapter. And your child is going to learn a lot, because that's what childhood is for. Realizing what energies you keep around you and what you allow them to allow you to do. And this is kind of their little learning cycle. Let's see. I'm going to pull a stone for you guys. Hopefully this will help you. I might pull 3. They have a good soul, though. They want everybody to be happy. For someone here, your child is a very big, I don't want to be the reason for the unhappiness. And that includes not wanting to displease you and not wanting to displease them. Ametrine, mental clarity. Good for focus. Protective during astral travel, guards against psychic attack. Supports taking control of life. And protects against stress and creates inner well-being. There's more. I was just trying to pick out some more highlights for you. Moonstone, new beginnings. Very good for emotional work too. Strengthens intuition, enhances psychic abilities. But definitely good with emotional work, healing. And then turquoise, good health. Pain reliever. Dissolves self-sabotage, facilitates creative expression, and stabilizes mood swings. In your spirit, strengthens intuition, facilitates meditation, and promotes spiritual attunement. This one may be good for your child right now. Alright, I'll pull you guys a fade. I do hope that this has been helping you. I love you guys so much. I know it's like to struggle trying to understand, you know, what's going on with your kid, where they're coming from. You know what? I don't think we did do that one. We'll go back in a second. I've got nature signs. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only open our hearts and minds. Taking a walk together, getting out into the woods together, or by water. And then I'm going to go ahead and do awareness with the tarot, because I did want to do that for you guys. What's anything that this collective needs to be aware of with their child? I've got 3 of Wands. They are trying to plan. Trying to see how to create something better from what is now. Justice. Trying to balance this. Being prepared to face repercussions for something. And then King of Wands. Got Page of Pentacles here. So yeah, someone might have talked them into doing something, offered them something, and they took the offer. But they're planning on facing you about it. They're trying to figure out how to talk to you about it. Where'd that one go? It was right here. We'll get some more clarification on what you need to be aware of. But yeah, this person's planning how to communicate with you and take action to bring this balance back. Page of Wands. It's knowing that they were acting childish and impulsively. Emperor. Someone's father is part of the reason. Trying to act like dad, listening to dad, something like that. Or maybe this friend's dad. Yeah. Hierophant, Three of Cups, and Seven of Cups. Whoever they took advice from made it sound like the truth or the best idea ever, and they're who caused the confusion. There's an adult in the shadows that tells either your child, their friend, or both of them that this stuff is okay, whatever, whatever they're doing. Things of that nature. But whatever they're saying, it's what's confusing your child to where they don't know what decision to make anymore. All of this is going to be coming out, though. But if they've been acting not like themselves, this is why. I hope that this helped you. I hope that there is healing in your family. It seems like you both want to try. It's just they've got these outside energies they still entertain that keep them confused. That being said, thank you for joining me. I will be doing other readings, and I love you so much. Peace and healing and happiness to your home, okay? All right. I love yous. Bye.